Ah. All right. Are we live? Maybe? Yes? All right. This is a random stream podcast. Not podcast. Just this is a random stream.
So there might be an instance of you playing a game
Oh,
that comes
whoops.
across.
All right. Let's see. All right. Who's here? Am I even streaming? Hello? Select stream. Okay. Alright, I don't know who's joining in. I don't know who's here. This is my first time doing this. Let's see. I don't even know how I sound. It gave me a test, but I can't even see myself actually. I'm trying to see how the levels are. Where can I even see? I'm like doing this so blindly. What the hell? On my phone, I can't even. Okay, I'm gonna log into a different account. Bear with me. Y'all can't even hear me. Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello? This thing says it's picking me up. Hello, hello, hello? Hmm. Hello, hello, hello? Hmm. Alright, bear with me, guys. I am so sorry. Oh my god, it's like so low. So, I'm kind of bypassing a lot of stuff, but it's kind of annoying to figure out. Alright, bear with me, guys. I am so sorry. What's going on here? Open Studio. What is this saying? So, I'm kind of. We recommend you, yes. Kind of recommend open widget. How do I even change the bitrate? Okay, I'll try to figure this out later in other stream. So weird though. Put this up here. Okay, great. Open widget. When? Okay, I'll try to figure this out later in other stream. bitrate, stream health. Excellent, no issues. Yeah, this is so weird. Alright. I'm trying to do fingerboard photos. I'm trying to edit that. I know I sound pretty low. I hope I fixed my audio. Yeah, this is so weird. Alright. I'm trying to do Alright. If you guys are in the stream, thank you guys so much. Let me change my monitor sound input. Actually, I could put down the headphones. Alright. Fuck, I'm still loud. Still pretty damn loud. Output device. Alright. I'm gonna put my headphones all the way down. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I know I can't because I toned down my headphone jack on my audio interface. But we're here. We're trying to do some fingerboard photos. These are not it though. It is gonna be hopefully you guys can hear me here, but I just want to say hi. Thanks for everybody tuning into the stream. I need to monitor these here on the side out. See if I could try to maybe put some music. There's just a lot going on in here. All right, so today's video is honestly and mainly okay. I'll put like at 10%. Hopefully you guys can hear some. Put this at 50. All right. So today's event over at Slushcult times Cowply. I haven't had that much fun ever since Fast Fingers, but Fast Fingers is another story. That's a story of its own. I really enjoyed today's event. The only bad thing that I did not enjoy was someone stole my setup. To be honest, it was more so my fault, but here I am thinking like, oh, people should know better, and like I kind of have the trust in other people to like do the right thing and not the wrong things. So I was fingerboarding a desk within like, I don't know, I was just fingerboarding within like the first hour or so. I'm just hanging out, probably like even the first 30 minutes, but I'm just hanging out at the desk, and then I'm catching up with some people I haven't seen in a while. So I'm talking, and to be honest, I was kind of careless with my board. I just left it on the side of the park, but the park's literally in front of me, probably like a good 3, maybe 5 feet away from me. I'm just talking, I'm looking every now or so at my board, and then I just got to invested in the conversation. And what happens? I look at the corner where my fingerboard was at, and it is gone. It is gone. I kind of freaked out right away as it happened, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, it's a setup that is yet to be released. It is in the works, and it is dropping later this week as of the timing of this live stream. So with that in mind, I'm just like, great. I kind of knew, and I kind of figured I wouldn't see that setup at all, so that's great. But yeah, it just sucks. Here I was, hopefully thinking nothing would happen to it. I could just leave my board on the table and but I guess I was kind of asking for it. It just sucks that I wish it could have been handled a little bit better. Thankfully, I had a lot of good people on my side looking out for it. Hopefully they saw it maybe or see it in someone else's possession. But I don't know, if I was kind of stealing or whatever boards around. If I was that person, I would probably leave it in my pocket or would not show it around or whatever. But yeah, in the end, it is what it is. It just sucks that they got an unreleased graphic. It's could have been under better circumstances given what happened. So I wish it turned up. If it turned up, I probably would have hooked them up with something like, "Oh, thank you for finding it." There could be more to that reward than just keeping a full-on setup. So, yeah, I was upset. It sucks, but now I gotta not be careless, and that's the thing with me when it comes to taking my board out and about. This is the first time I ever lose a setup, and for it to be like lost at an event with people who share the same common interests as you, it just sucks. So it is what it is. It's a huge bummer, but we're here. Whoever's tuning in, thank you. Actually, let me post this on my thing. I don't even know how to link it, if I'm gonna be honest. All right. How do I share the stream? Okay. I'm gonna post this on my Instagram. All right. I'll get better at this live stream stuff. This is probably like my 5th one. This is my first one ever on YouTube, so I'm very happy to share it and talk with you guys here on YouTube. I've always wanted to do something like this, more in the realm of fingerboard content related. So how could I do a live stream with doing fingerboard stuff? All right, how about maybe I edit some photos, edit some videos, talk with you guys. I'm down to do pretty much anything fingerboard content related. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. If this is pretty cool, let's make it I don't know, maybe a weekly or a couple times a week thing. That'd be pretty tight. Let me actually show what's going on here on Instagram. Hold up. Ooh, sorry guys. Okay. Let me reply real quick to some DMs of the homies. I hope whoever got it, they'll use it, but just because you stole it doesn't mean you should get your setups that way. But I don't know. I believe in karma. I hope karma gets them, and I really do hope you don't go posting it. Because, yeah, then we'll know who you are. Replying to the Illuminati chat. But yeah, losing a board, losing a setup. Definitely bummed. I wish it wasn't anybody who loses setups, because it's like it was bound to happen. I was telling people, because like I never lost a setup before. So I mean, are you even a fingerboarder if you lost a setup anywhere? So some people lose it like on trips. Some people just lose it like leaving the house. Some people lose it just like in their room or something and just never find it. Their dog, I don't know. The dog chewing it up is another story, but I've had some of that happen to me before. But I'm so happy it wasn't this one right here, the Rogan. This one I just love. It performs well. It's very loose, but it's so fun. It's like a challenging yet fulfilling board. Like, yeah, it's loose, it rattles, but like something about this board just performs so well. From the wheels to the trucks to the looseness of the trucks, the flick and everything just feels so proper. And yeah, I also have this December board that I set up. Joaquin Mendez, shout out Joaquin Mendez. He gave it to me at well, actually no, December is ran by Joaquin Mendez, but I didn't even get it from him. I got it from Ryan Bernier. Shout out to the homie Ryan. Loft fingerboarding. He is an amazing person for letting me stay in the East Coast, and then we drive to Rendezvous together. Those trips are just amazing to have. And yeah, he got like an extra board from Joaquin, December fingerboards, and he let me have this one. And yeah, it's a fun board to have. Very different. I'm super. The length is different. The width is kind of what I'm used to. It's a 33.3, but it feels more on the wider side. I don't know how the measurement is for. It's probably just a concave. The length that's kind of throwing me off. It is the width I usually ride. I think it's 33, maybe 34. I don't remember. I have to peel off the tape, but I'm not really trying to do that at the moment. But it's good. Performs well. It's dope. I just wish I use it more. I was using more the Pro model setup with the graphic that's coming out later this week. So, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Yeah, I was using the other one a lot. It was getting thrashed. I was using a lot today until it got stolen. So, whatever. It is what it is. With the graphic that's coming out later this week. So, all right. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep that down the side. Why is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, I cut off my sound. I'm still getting used to the setup. It's probably like a week old at this point. To be honest, I don't remember. Probably like a little bit over a week. But having a lot of fun. I wish to do live streaming a little bit more towards the fingerboard crowd. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, let's take some photos. Let's stop yapping. Okay. I'm gonna put minimize all this. First, we gotta dump the stuff. And by dumping, I mean we gotta put it somewhere. So I'm gonna put it off my SSD. So this is kind of more of my workflow. Hopefully for those who want to get into editing or filmmaking or anything like that, it's best to be organized, because if you try to remember which folder it is, you're kind of a psychopath. 831 Cowply times Slushcult Event. Well, I don't even name it event. I'll probably just put Cowply Slushcult. I keep the raws all in the raw. Just make a raw folder, and then towards the end, I can just do it right now. I do folders of just final. But the final, this is how I do it.
I do
I do
two.
two.
I do
I do
small and large.
You guys will see why later.
So
Small
and
and
then
then
large. There you
So
go. So everything
everything
that
that I shot
today's
at today's event will be in.
oh
Oh shit! Is it directory?
Okay.
Everything is gonna be on this
SSD.
SSD.
Ignore
everything else. It's just another project.
But these are just other projects from earlier this year. So I
go to this folder.
Bam.
You go to that folder.
You dump
All the raws here.
And
By raws, it's like everything that just comes out of your camera. So now we gotta find it.
How do we
find it?
You open
You
up
open up
File Explorer.
and then
you gotta
find it here.
But
It's not connected.
So
I need to get the memory cards.
They are right here.
Alright,
I
I
usually
always
always
format
for
any events,
but
but
this one I didn't
because
I just did it.
Get your memory card.
Don't
lose it.
Who's that?
Do?
Damn,
I don't know what to tell y'all.
File
transfer.
Speed.
Do that. Then
connect
it
it
to
computer.
It'll
It'll
pop up.
As you can
As
see
you
here,
here, bottom right,
you'll start digital. This
This is where we find it
here
here
in
the main area.
So
EOSR digital.
DSMI,
DSMI,
I
I
made
made
as
as
a
a
new
new
folder.
folder.
Bam.
Don't even select it through here. Just get it all.
So that
is Control A.
Bam.
Now you just drag and drop.
5,424
photos.
You
You guys will see why I shot 5,000 times.
And
That is
the first
time I actually do it here. Let's see how long it takes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's not bad.
133 gigabytes.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
There's no
There's
way
no way it was
133
133 gigabytes.
Is that?
For real?
Alright,
Alright, let's see.
Boom.
Here's
Here's
where we find out.
Everything
is all in this folder.
So,
check
check
the
the
properties.
Snap
136. Alright.
Something,
Something
like.
light.
Oh.
I know it's
jacked up.
jacked up.
So there's
Some photos in here I can't really show. And also some footage
that I
that I can't really show.
I'll
organize
all
all
that
that
later.
Boys are on.
Alright.
Maybe
I'll
go in after.
So
I'm using USB to Type C for file transfer speed.
For
over
so
it's kind of like 10 gigabytes a minute. That's not bad.
That's right.
Open the door a little bit. Got it in here.
Alright.
So
we wait
till it transfers. Shouldn't take that long. At this point, you just go get a coffee.
Go to the
kitchen, get a quick snack.
Wait.
I don't know. Get on your phone.
Do whatever.
This is pretty much like my workflow.
Take
photo,
dump it,
and then that's the next. So step number one, transfer your footage. Transfer it to a hard drive. Transfer it to your main storage space. I have a storage unit of 22 terabytes,
which is
right here called douche. 22 terabytes douche, and when everything's done, I have everything in there. So I have stuff from 2022, I have stuff from 2023, and then so far this year. But everything's kind of all over the place. I have video here from my personal stuff or stuff that I've done. Photos, I only have it from up till March. No, April. All the other stuff is in another hard drive. I kind of had like a little emergency with my hard drives. Turned out the only thing wrong was the cable, so I just had to switch the cable. Thankfully, because I was stressing out. So that's why I got this 22 terabyte. I have a 40 and I have a 24. But that 24 is a mirror, so it's converted into a 12 technically. So my stream not going? Oh shit. Thank you, Chris. I change that echo. Let's see, how can I fix that? No, okay. Behringer audio. Two audios? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Testing 1 2. Am I still echoing? I hope not. I really do hope not. Hello. I think I turned something on by accident. Okay, I'm straight. All right. So my bad on everything. Still trying to figure. Sweet. I'm still trying to figure a lot of things out. Desktop audio. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more. All right. Sorry, I had to burp on the side. But yeah, so today's event. When it comes to any event I do, big or small, free, whatever, for fun. If I shoot my if I get my camera, if I have files, I save them. So you buy storage, it'll pile up, it'll get filled up quick. I thought 8 terabytes was more than enough for my own stuff, but yeah, that was not the case. So what do? You get a lot of storage, and I still have stuff from like 2020. I just started deleting some files the other day, and I probably didn't even clear up like 1 terabyte. There's some stuff I'm proud of I want to keep, but there's some fingerboard clips I've never used that are like deep in my hard drive. We'll probably it would probably give that a look some other time or day, whatever. But yeah, so right now we're just waiting for the transfers from my memory cards to my SSD where I'm gonna work from. I'm gonna transfer it there. I like having a double backup. So I work from an SSD because the transfer speed is quick. I don't work from a hard drive, but the hard drive is where I store the stuff. So once the project and everything is completed, I not only keep the raws there, but I keep the finals there. And the more organized you are, the better. So make a 2021 folder, make a 2022, 2023, 2024, etc. The more organized you are, the easier your life will be. Don't try to remember where you left it, because yeah, I've done that before, and it's not the best. But stuff from down here is just stuff that I want to have quick access to. Like my test streams on OBS Live are here. Lightroom presets are here. This is a audio bundle. I kind of used. I've used some of this stuff, but I didn't use everything. Some gaming Modern Warfare clips from 2019 and newer. Some backup stuff that I just needed to transfer quick, but I didn't have time to check. That I should probably check this folder sometime soon. The done projects, all the videos that I've done. Let me go to details. Sort view by details. So yeah, these are all the projects I pretty much exported. I guess there's some stuff here that are just like playing around with, but yeah, it's I keep everything here just because I know if it's a final export, it's going to be in here and it's going to be dated. But there is some stuff that is just experimental that's in here. I just whatever's a final export, I put it in a done folder. But yeah, 2024 photo, video. I could put this out in skate videos, but I just have it there for whatever. New, I need to delete this stuff because it's done, but I think there's some other files in here, so I think I could actually delete these. Yeah, I could delete these. I'll check it later. GoPro check. This is stuff from Japan. I actually need to check. Germany stuff. This is some stuff I need to work on because, yeah, film, fingerboard, anything fingerboard related, I just keep in here. Even my fast fingers, Germany trip, I have in there. These two I need to check. I'm not going to check right now. But if it's video, keep it in the video folder. If it's strictly photo, keep it in the photo folder. So, for example, all my photo stuff is right here from April because that's when I got this. But this is fingerboard content, so I'm just going to put it in the fingerboard folder. Why? Because the more organized you are, the better. I could do the transfer right now, actually. Let me do that before I forget. File, Explorer. I am right here. Copy and paste. This is going to take another 10 minutes, 13 minutes, but I don't have to wait on this because that's from the PC to my hard drive. No, that's from my SSD to the other hard drive that stores everything. So we won't really need to be working with that. Now, we are working in Lightroom. So, we're going to be doing from today's event. This is from Thursday. I edited the photos here. I'd scroll a little bit more to show you guys, but there's some sensitive stuff that is going to be showcased later this week, so I don't want to risk showing that. Album name 831 24. Oopsie. Cowply times slush. I'm not gonna do the whole thing just because I'm lazy. Alright, boom. It is down here. Everything else, since I transferred everything to my PC, these presets, these albums are in my laptop where I would do all my stuff from originally. But since I migrated over to Windows and since this PC is faster, Oh no.
Muted on YouTube.
Great. Thanks. I just saw the button. The audio was muted.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah. Bye.
I check the chat right here. Oh well. What a noob. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to Chris. All right. What is going on here? So I'm having a problem. So apparently my space in here is and it's filled up. I have 4 terabytes, but I'm not. I could probably do it on the local instead of the SSD. But since I have everything saved on the SSD, the project not boom Lightroom there. Is it all filled up really? Let's see. Properties. 10 gigabytes. Yeah, I guess I need a lot. All right, so I guess I need a lot more space. So you go to Edit, Preferences. You pick a destination to save storage location for the originals. I don't really have originals, but I am gonna pick a different storage. I have everything store copy and stored. I have that on check marked. So I go from here. That doesn't let me do it. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do it on my documents. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do that here. Done. Restart. All right. Just for context, I'm gonna stop that. Just for context, what we've done so far is just transfer the files. That's it. Uh, I'm a little all over the place at the moment. So far, what we've done to progress today's work project is transfer the files to the SSD and the hard drive. So you want to work from an SSD and store the original files in a hard drive. Last thing you want is either your memory card to corrupt, your SSD to corrupt, and have both of those happen at the same time to the point where you have no more files. So that'll suck. So now what you do is you find your RAWs wherever your files are at, preferably the SSD. You find that and you dump it. There is 5,000 photos, but you guys will see why there's 5,000. I've been doing a lot of sequence shots. Oh no! Well, if you're here, you're here. You saw the stream. If you saw, you saw. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It's our little secret stream. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Nexus MFB. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna do a quick story. Let's get it. All right. Had to do a quick little story. But what was I doing? Oh yeah. So right now I'm importing the photos to Lightroom. So after dumping your files from your destination folders, your SSD or hard drive, preferably your SSD. If you work from your SSD, it's just faster transfer speeds, faster communication between whatever computer you're working on and your workflow. So right now I got everything from my SSD, not my storage terabyte, because not the 22 terabyte one, because the files will read slower from there because of the capacity that it has. So um, the more faster your hard drive is, the better. So usually the 1, 2 terabytes, those work the best. I have 4 terabytes, but I've been having a lot of trouble with those. Don't ever get a 4 terabyte as of right now of this live stream. I'll probably give other recommendations, but so far stick to anything that's like around 1 and 2 terabytes if you want to get work done. But yeah, so yeah, now we just wait for the photo imports and we'll be good. There are some photos that I don't want to be have shown in the end. I'll do that after. Okay. So yeah, now we wait. We're almost halfway there. But this is pretty much like my editing photo workflow. You just dump all the raws in here and you just pick the best ones. Um, and then once you pick the best ones, you edit the best ones. Even the ones that are like kind of like, maybe yes, maybe no. If it's more on the no side, just don't use it. Um, a lot of people really, well, at least I've seen some photographers. They
¿No estás afuera?
no close it. Hold up. All right. So when it comes to certain workflows, I've seen some people they delete the raw files. I'm just like, I usually just keep the raw files, everything in Lightroom, pick the best ones, and then work from the best ones. There's a way to be organized and have them synced and organized differently on this film strip at the bottom. So as you can see here, this is the whole entire film strip of all your photos. Bam. Here's a little preview. God damn, I have a lot of stuff. Bam. So Lightroom takes up a lot of power. I think that's why it's like slowing down my computer a bit. I'm gonna turn off Spotify. Okay. The desktop audio. Actually, can we put some music? Wave link. Actually, need a pin wave link. Can you guys hear that? I don't think so. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'll see a video on this later, but I'm just gonna close this for now. Boom. Okay, we're almost done with Lightroom. I think we're almost done. This would probably take like, I don't know, an hour for 5,000 photos on my old computer. So yeah, this one's a lot faster. Once it's fast, we'll be good. Okay. Good. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. be honest, I am very tired. Had a long day today. I am going to Vegas tomorrow. Not for pleasure or for work. I mean, not for pleasure, for work. All right. God damn it. Wait. Why is everything all over the place? Okay, I'm not gonna organize everything by file name. Okay, so now I'm here in the front. To organize everything, I like working by file name. Once I'm done with file name, I go to star rating. You'll see right now in a bit. So usually the first shots are gonna be always practice. I try to use the flash, broad daylight. There's a way to use it, but I didn't really need it, as you could tell. And the photo's about to come up. Actually minimize some windows. Actually don't need this. Okay. So here we are doing some test shots with Stefan. Saying what's up to the gentleman over there. And now we just pick and choose. We want to focus on sharp. So what are we going to do? We need to see some sharpness. The board is not as sharp, but Stefan is. So when it comes to board flipping, sharpness can be judged by your frame rate. I forgot what frame rate I shot at this with. I forgot how to. There is a way to see this, but I totally forgot how to do it. Okay, got it. Settings. No, not that. View histogram or view detail full screen, not start strip. Presets, info, activity, versions. Nope. Tools. I think it's gonna be in here. No, it's not here. Panels. I can't think it is in here. Profiles. A histogram right here. I don't think it's there though. Maybe in here. No, it's definitely not in here. Show original. And Photoshop. Huh, I guess I totally forgot. Because there is a way to check your settings here, but I totally forgot where to check like the shutter speed, aperture, ISO. But I think I stayed like around 400 to 1600 ISO. It just depends where the sun was hitting. But I look for sharpness. The board could have some motion blur because the board is flipping at a higher. It's just flipping, so there's a lot more movement in the board than compared to someone standing still. So someone standing still, like Stefan here, he's sharp, he's good, but there is a little bit of motion blur. It's not sharp. You'll see in the later videos that you'll see the difference. And I also look for the spot. I look for the angle of the trick, and also for me the most important thing is sharp. So I think this photo of Stefan, I think it's usable. You got to tweak it a bit. And I go and I just click 5. 5 meaning 5 out of 5. All right. And then we go to Scott. Sharp. Remember. Eyes. Very important. Sharp. Board. A little bit of motion blur. Not as sharp. There's a lot of movement going on. But all of Scott is pretty damn sharp. So depending what kind of camera you have, and what kind of autofocus system you're using, you definitely want like peak good sharpness. Okay. I changed my audio input right here. Okay. All right. So Scott, I just told him to do a trick and he chose switch from blunt. He's actually doing the trick. As you can tell, boom. Autofocus system, sharp. Anything else, I just only focus on the eyes. But since this is fingerboarding and this is some kind of movement, just know the board probably won't always be as sharp as you want. If you have, I forgot what kind of shutter speed I had, but later on I tweaked it to like 1/1200th of a shutter. So 1/1200th of a shutter speed. And then everything else I just went accordingly by the settings. So I think I was 400 ISO here, and f-stop of f8, maybe 5.6. I don't remember. Maybe even 1600 ISO. Can't really tell. But Scott, for the most part, is sharp. So I'm looking for sequence. There's a lot of photos here. Scott with the eye contact. Let's go. And then he ended up switch flipping into it. I think I switched my settings. There you go. The board has less motion blur. Scott is right here having some motion in his hand, but as you can tell, it's a lot more sharper. So let's have the sequence, but I don't know if he landed it first try. Nope. So this is the beauty of a high-end camera. So there's a lot of bells here. He's not going to get it first try. Switch it from board. So this is where you just hold the right button and you're just going to go through a lot. You're technically going through 5,000 photos, but it's quicker than you expected. Well, that would have been a good catch right here. Bam. Bam. I mean, if it's not a land, I wouldn't use it. Plus, the board is not as sharp, so I'd rather just keep it out. Oh, this one's the make. Bam. Bam. All right. So I pick whatever is good. I think it's out of focus here. Yeah, I got out of focus here because of my autofocus system. But then it goes back to focus. It's just the in and out thing. As you can tell there, it focuses on Matt right here. If you guys don't know him, Matt Pack on Instagram. So focus on him for a bit. But obviously I want the trick to be here. He locked in super good. Tad bit of motion blur here. But, well, still keep it. And I think I told him to do it again if I remember correctly. This one's a good one. Bam. Okay, I'm pretty sure I told him to do it again because I saw the photo. I think this is another make. Bam. Yep, it is. And I think I started more properly here. Yep. All right. So we got Scott here. And I think I changed. There you go. Now the rail's more in focus, more sharp. I think Scott is a little bit out of focus, but that's okay. The focus is all right here. So depending, I like keeping my subject matter space to be focused, but the tension is all down here. Bam. So if this looks crystal clear, even better. So every photo after this, I'll use bam, bam, bam. We go right here. Look at that. Bam. You're always gonna get a little bit of motion blur on the fingerboard. So in order to bypass all that, you want to jack up the shutter as much as possible. I don't really like jacking it up too much, as in cranking it over, I don't know, let's say 2000th. Yeah, you could do that, but then you'll have to jack up the ISO and probably even be at a lower f-stop, or you could be at a higher f-stop, but then you have to use a flash. If you're gonna do continuous high shutter count, the flash won't keep up. There is certain flashes that will, but that's like, you're talking about like $1,000 flash, and who wants that? Not really the ideal thing. Teach me how to format this dumbass SD card on my cam. I got you, you dig? Shout out to you dig on Instagram. Okay, boom. There you go. Bam. I think I changed the focus point more towards the rail. So if the trick is on the rail, you want to put the focus point on the rail. So if you have a DSLR, it's that little white box or whatever box that's on your screen that shows the autofocus. So I'll show it in a bit after. So let's continue with the photos. Here's the sequence of Scott B doing a switch flip from blunt. So proper. Nice. So we have it more towards here. I should have followed him, but I wasn't thinking. And we could stop right. We can stop right here. Maybe just at this one. Whatever. All right. Time for Aaron. One of my favorite people to hang out with. So mob. Look at that. Bam. Cowply. Let's go. Aaron. Shout out to Aaron, man. Boredom FB. This looks like a mob kickflip. It looks, I don't know. He wallied to kickflip, but if I just post this on Instagram, you won't know what he's doing. It looks like he's doing a mop kickflip, probably over the rail or into the step. I don't know. A lot. You could say a lot on any photo. I do want to pick and choose the best ones. So when it comes to fingerboarding and direction, I want to be able to show a photo that looks like that you could picture the trick already. So this is a prime example of, even he said it too, Aaron, boredom.fb. He said, this is kind of done for photo, and seeing the photo, I kind of do agree, because, yeah, it just looks like a mob kickflip into the rail. I wouldn't use this. Maybe this. We could probably just use this right here. But we do want to show the whole entire obstacle as of like maybe like something like this, you know. But he did a wally kickflip. The kickflip shooting out just doesn't look great. Yeah, he wasn't a fan of it either. But let's give it a 3-star. Yeah, you see, because like look at the direction. He won't land. It's better to just get him while he's on the rail. This is the better direction, but it kind of looks like he's popping on flat and not hitting the pole jam rail. So yeah, this spot is probably a bust. Landing into the back tail. I forgot I shot this. I think right here I was just playing around. This is not bad right here, but I don't know. I'm gonna give this a 3-star. This is a 5-star. That pop out pretty good. Whatever. Actually, I'm gonna give this a 3 because I don't think I'll use it. And if I gave this to Aaron, I don't think he'd use it either. Let's go. Rogan on duty. No, he's disgusted with me. That's a 5-star. All right, here you go. You want some action. You want some activity. Oh, no. Alex is scratching his butt. Nah, he's getting something from his back pocket. Yeah, he's getting the lens cap. Maybe it's... Yeah, he's getting the death lens. Right here, I was shooting the mural. I wasn't focused on the trick. This one could probably work. Not too entirely convinced. Oh, I like this one. But I forgot how I angled it, and I forgot what he was doing. I think I told Scott to do a switch from blunt. Okay, this photo is noisy. So, there's a way to fix this. Keep this at 5 for now. The mural on the park. Okay, he did a wally. He did a pole jam to 50. Okay, Stefan did. Usually I like keeping the photos of the make. Did a stall to that, to the thing. That thing was pretty hard to use. This one looks great. We do this one. It's sharp and it's not sharp. It's out of focus. I think my focus point was somewhere not around him apparently. So this is the bust. 1. There you go. My focus point switched to the drop in. This is gonna stay at a 5. Okay. This one's good. Apparently the other one is a bust. Pop into the bank. Yeah, I lost autofocus. That's the thing with some cameras, the autofocus system. It's best to do manual, but um, I'm not. I'd rather just keep it on autofocus for the most part on my gigs. But for fingerboarding, I think I'll need to get used to that. Oh, this one's good. 4. Scaling like this. Bam. Let's go. And then smooth right away. Yeah, depending on your camera, Canon has the better autofocus, but when it comes to high action stuff like this, yeah, it's best to switch it to manual and don't move your thing. John Coward just back lip stall. I think you'd like this photo. Sharpness. Cowply. Bam. Bam. More on the softer side, but it's fine. Focus is all on the trick. Let's go. Smiling John Coward. Back tail stall. This one's good. Back tail to whatever he was doing. He was just goofing around here. So far, we're probably like a couple hundred photos in, maybe close to 500. But yeah, going through photos and sorting through these is easy. Once it's all on Lightroom, because everything is there. If you have a pretty fast computer, it'll read it good. Thankfully, I'm able to do that. Dude, with my laptop, iMac, my iMac laptop, MacBook Air, it would be very slow to read it. So it'll take like 20 seconds for every photo to be read. But right here, you could just sort through them quicker. Oh, I think this was a sequence, and no, I didn't drop in. Yeah, for the most part, we're all just playing around. I could probably use this as a wide shot. I don't think I'll use this, but just give it 5. I wish I was at a better angle here. Could have been more on the right, but I'm pretty sure someone was on my right. There's a lot of people at these events, so you gotta hope and pray when you're moving from one spot to the other that they don't land it as you're moving. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And to Primo. There's gonna be a lot of takes like this, so this is why you sort little by little. Bam. So this is a good lock, but the orientation is off. So what do? You'll fix the orientation right here. Orientation, crop, rotate. Fix it like this. And then just give a little bit more headroom. Bam. I don't think I'll use that one though. That was too off to the side. Kind of effed up. But yeah, I think it was a back 270 lip. I could use this as sequence, but it's horizontal. It's not vertical, which is what I should have done, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking. Tyler's in the back. Whatever. I'll just keep this. Anything that's part of the sequence, I'll give it 5. Just gotta fix it. Bam. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of. Honestly, I don't even think I got him landing it the right way. This is a bad angle. Oh, you 270 flipped into it. Okay, boom. Yeah, it's a bad angle. Where I was at is a bad angle. If I was more towards the right, would have been usable. Why? Because I don't really want to see stuff like this. Go more to the left. Like stuff like this. He's blocking. That's part of the trick. So what does the photographer? What the photographer is supposed to do? Me move more to the right. If I move more to the right, you're able to see more of his rolling, his right up, his pop. You don't even see what he's doing here until by the third photo, he's flipping. He flips 270, lands the lip, and then rolls away, rides away. So yeah, if I was more on the other side, closer to Rogan, it would have been a better photo, but I'm not gonna use it. So like this side right here is more better. But at that point, he switched up his trick. I'm not one to say do it again, especially at events, unless you really want to do it again. Then, by all means, I'll be there. And Scott, when he films tricks pretty damn quick. So, yeah, Scott's so good. And I think right here he switched up his trick. If I was here in the beginning, would have been better, but I wasn't there in the start. So, that sucks. So what do I do with all these photos? Okay, he landed. I think he did like front shove back tail, but then he dipped a little bit too much. I'm not gonna use that. He's not gonna want that either. Let's go, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's a maniac. Oh. Yeah, this one was a weird one. Weird obstacle, weird trick. So how do you make it look dope? That was a struggle. It wasn't. But he got a dope trick. That wasn't a no slide. Even though no slide on that thing is pretty damn hard. So I give him props. Props to Aaron. He is so fun to shoot. Oh snap. We're having a good laugh today. Honestly, if he doesn't go, most likely I won't go. He's so cool. Okay, we switched it up because I honestly didn't like the position for some stuff. His middle finger kind of drags over a little bit. But that was the problem with the trick. It's so hard to control, and that rail just doesn't look any fun. Oof. Okay. I think that was it. So boom, 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 boom. Then the right away is just cut off a little bit. Let's keep it in here. So I'm 5-starring this just because it's a sequence. I don't like how you can't see the roll away. I don't like that. So he switched up the trick. Right here we discussed like, all right, what will look sicker? Right here I'm just experimenting with the angles. Bam, son. Got it pretty quick. So you get the Wally into the bank. The Wally into the front blunt. Front blunting. That's just a weird cycle rail. Bam. Bam. And it is sharp as these. Bam. It's sharp enough. Tiny bit of motion blur and some noise for sure. Yeah, I don't like either how that obstacle's in the way. I should have moved a little bit more closer, but definitely wasn't gonna work. Oh, actually, I think we moved it up. I think he did it again. I think this one was better. I think it was this one. Actually, hold up. Yep, messed up the focus here. I don't know what I was focusing on. Maybe I had the square all like right around here, but then it focused on dude in the back. Because look, as you can see, Aaron's elbow is more in focus than the actual trick. So last thing I want to do is tell somebody to do the trick over again. I don't really like doing that, but if they're down to do it, they're down to do it. There you go. This one's the make. This one's the money. Okay. You see proper position here. Little bit of motion blur on him, but that's okay. Why? Because he's rolling quick. I should have jacked up the shot a little bit, but it's fine. Bam. Pop on the bank. Land on the rail. That's a little bit out of focus, but jumps back into focus right here. We don't have to use this one, the in-between photos. Bam. Bam. We need a flicking. I'm just going to put all of these except for one frame. Bam. 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 Get it. Go. I'll Cowply it out. Let's go. This one's, I think, is just for shits and giggles. So we could kind of land a little sketch. And plus the rail's in the way. I wasn't at a good angle. I try to switch it up. Yeah, I needed to be like over there, but I didn't have that luxury. But still a good photo of Rogan and John filming their own stuff. But at least you could tell. Bam. Bam. It's pretty alright. But yeah. Shoot more. What do you do here? Stanky pop shove. Go. I think he's trying to switch three pop nose blunt. Oh. He kind of gets it here. I don't think this is the make though. Yeah, it wasn't a make. He got it after when I stopped the, because I thought that was the make. Then he ends up doing a good one, like 2 tries after, because I thought that was the make. I saw the photo, and by the time I saw the photo, he had landed it, just like great. So you never want to really miss a moment like that, just because a lot of stuff could happen in between. Bam. Stefan and Rogan, let's go, baby. Some of my 2 favorite people in the world. Bam. Here's a better one right here. Oh, it landed the blunt. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. To be honest, I don't think I got the make. A little bit of motion blur there. That's in focus. This one's a better shot. It's the composition on this is much better. Bam. Just letting you guys know, if you guys are gonna shoot like this, have a camera that can handle and that could keep up with these guys, because this is a lot of clicks. Mine overheats after like, I don't know, maybe 10 attempts straight back to back. So always communicate with who you're shooting with, and also to make sure they're consistent and they're not doing a crazy trick, because if not, you're taking a lot of photos for nothing. Um, so I tell them to like, hey, I'm gonna do a sequence. Can you do something that's cool? That's first try. So yeah, if they're in the zone, if they're almost getting it, bam, do a sequence. But when it comes to that kind of photography, you need a high shutter speed. There are some that are slower, and then there's some that are faster. Mine's is pretty fast. But at the same time, the more clicks you do, the faster your camera will overheat. And if it overheats after 2 attempts, you kind of shit out of luck. Mine could do it at 10 attempts, but like, yeah, anybody who knows fingerboarding, they go back. Like, okay, they don't land it right away. They attempt it right away. You know how quick that is? That's enough for your camera to overheat after like 10 tries. So tell them to like, okay, be more calmer, and actually tell them to do something that they could probably do within like maybe 3 to 5 tries. Um, so yeah, make sure it's not like a tray flip, nose blunt, back to nose blunt. Tray flip, nose blunt, nollie flip, back to nose blunt. Nollie lay flip to lip, and then fucking, I don't know, kick flip out. Make sure it's not something like that, because you'll be there all day and your camera will already be dead. Let's go, Rogan. So right here, he did a heel flip. I think we settled with the heel flip board. So I think he tried a heel flip back tail. But, heel flip. I forgot what he was really going for. But I actually like the heel flip to back lip or front board. I forgot what it was. But yeah, you don't have enough fingerboard. You don't have enough attempts to do something like that until your camera overheats. Know your camera's limitations, and if it overheats and your buddy is trying to trick, you don't want that. So right here is already a lot of attempts. So bam, 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 heel flip. Uh, Tiny bit of motion blur. Not a fan of the compression. I think it focused the people in the back instead of Rogan. I think I'll just keep that at 5 stars for now. Oh my God, it's already 10. I need to get some sleep. I think he did it again after. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And I think I cropped in and I took a few steps back. That one was the make. Boom. 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 Sharp. Let's go, baby. Shove out. Yeah, he gets those pretty quickly. But yeah, I think he was going for like heel flip from blunt or back tail. Couldn't tell from angle. Oh, and right here, I think I was dorking around with him. Oh, there it is. This one's the make. But I got the pop. I didn't get the full trick in, because let's see if we could get away with something like this. 1, 2. And then go to. Okay, this one's the make. He dipped all the way down for this one. But let's keep it in there. We don't have to leave it there. Some fingerboard hacks. I'll teach you guys in a bit. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's because you're not in the stream. There you go. So there's a difference between this being a bad photo and then this being a better photo. Even if it's not the trick, already this looks great. You see smiles, you see tricks, you see dope times, you see great people. So the problem with this is you see Scott's whole hand. That's not a bad thing, but you see no board. And what is the purpose of today's event? Fingerboarding. So if you could barely even see the fingerboard, just know you're in a bad position. So you switch it around. Same applies for video. If you can't see your board, land, flip, any of that stuff, you're in the wrong spot. So what I do, I walk to the back. Why? Because it's a better shot. You see Scott's attempts. You see more faces. Right here, the faces are more blocked. Right here, you see more face open. So yeah, you still see the side of Scott's face, but my angling is better because you see more expression. Right here is not the best. You don't even see Rogan's eyes. You still can't really see Rogan's eyes because of the darkness, but we could fix that. That's fixable. But look at him, having a good time. The boys. So what fingerboarding is all about. Let's keep this one for now, just because I do like the smiles in here. These are not the attempts. Rogan kept blocking me. That's fine. I know I shouldn't have gotten a sequence of this, but Scott's the man. No, he didn't land it right there. So I just have to follow. Usually I don't follow, but bam, bam, bam. Scott's like too damn good. Bam. Woo. Look at that. Bam. Then right here, I just kept. Let's go, Aaron. Pause, bro. Can't do Aaron like that. But look at that. Bam. That was a good trick. Always got to get the fist pumps in your edits. Look at how stoked Rogan is. Let's go. Got to get Rogan on the job. Oh, this one took forever. And a lot. I didn't get the make. I think because he did two tricks. I got the first trick. Was it a heel flip? Okay, right here he switched it up. He did a switch ollie on, switch heel flip, lip. Yeah, this one I'll get more mid flip. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. This is a good one. Forgot his Instagram handle. If he's watching the stream, shout out to this dude. Yeah, this took a lot, so I'm gonna skip a lot of this because I didn't even get the make. So you just scroll through. He was close a few times while there you go, like this one. So he did switch flip, back tail. This is a crazy one. From 180 to no slide. And then he tapped, but I wasn't able to see it until he pointed it out. So I always want good makes. You don't want, little errors like that. But to be fair, that was a very hard trick. I thought he was able to get it pretty quickly, but this is what I mean by wasting clicks on a crazy hard trick. This is more of a clip. And yeah, this took a lot. He was close though. I was sticking through it, but the clicks, I don't even think he ended up landing it. So the clicks just weren't, just weren't there. So in order to take some stress, he ended up landing it. I wasn't filming. I think the VX kind of was kind of fidgety. Those are just the problematic camera, the VX 1000s. But he has it on his phone, so he did the trick. It's just not on the VX and it's not on my camera. So yeah, pick and choose what you want to shoot, unless someone's paying you to get specific um, tricks, ideas, or coverage. But yeah, this is out of my own. This is out of my own free will. I'm shooting whoever I want to shoot. Um, my clicks, it sucks. I wish I had more clicks and better camera limitations, but um, yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get on my camera because my camera was starting to overheat. And also, too, like, it was a pretty hard trick. He got close to it a few times. And yeah, it would have been cool for the sequence, but it just wasn't. He probably took like over 10 minutes, and my arms were already tired, so I just gave out. So if you want to shoot, go right ahead, do it. But if the photos are different, as you can see, I took over 5,000 photos today, and a good chunk was because of this trick. So pick and choose what you want to do for your own entertainment content needs. So you shoot whatever is cool. That was cool, but I did wish he got it sooner. Okay, these aren't makes. I kept fucking up a lot, and I think the focus was a little bit more out. I didn't really give the best proper directions for Stefan, so I always try my best, but my best is never the best most of the time. Okay, so I was able to tell he was probably going out of focus a few times, based on his camera movement. So I had to slow him down a little bit. But we got the shot. A little bit out of focus here. No one wants to see that. Oh wait, no, this is not it. Because I remember Scott kicked me out. He wanted to get a quick trick. So I think we picked it up after. This one's not it. Yeah, because I was out of focus as fuck there. I thought this one was it. Yeah, because I took over right here. And I think right here I showed Scott. No, I showed Stefan the reason why that movement he was doing wasn't the best. Let's go. Rogan and his baby. That's going to be for him. Oh, she's so adorable. Is she looking at me or is she looking away? Bam. Let's go. Team Big Head. So yeah, as you can tell, most of these photos are not makes. Let's go, baby. Bam. Stefan nailed the sharpness, baby. Let's go. I think I tapped here. But there's a way to get around it. Fuck, never mind. Okay. Usually is the last one. So when you stop seeing yourself here on the bottom film strip, like right here, when you see a different sequence or a different move, it's because You were almost about to land the trick. Damn, I took up a good chunk of this. That's crazy. Okay, so it's this one. Usually you stop when you land it. So when it comes to skateboarding, same for fingerboarding, you kind of work backwards. Right and tap. Let's go. Balance proper. Probably could have got that quicker if I didn't lose my board. Go, Aaron. Okay. Gotta get the man, the myth, legend himself. Forgot what the hell he did. Okay, this is a good one. Mid flip. They don't always have to be sequence, but it could just be a mid flip. But I like shooting sequences just because it makes it more easier, in my opinion. I don't think this is sharp. Yeah. I could probably still use this, but no, it's not. What is in focus? I would like to use that photo, but oh my god, John took a lot. That's more in the hand than the board. That's crazy. Same as before. I'm pissed. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired. What'd I do? Oh, fuck off. Fuck, man. Yeah, we're almost done. So going through what 4,000 at this point photos shouldn't take that long. Let's go, dark slide. Bam, son. You won't know what he did until the footage comes out. I don't know. There's some tricks that are hard to tell what he was trying to do. Like this, you could already tell that's not a make. He did lock on a few times, but he wasn't able to land it when I was filming. I think and then he switched it up. I think that's how John is. When he can't land it, he just switches it up. That's what I kind of do too. I hope he landed it because this is the photo. Bam. Crop it in a little bit. And Ollie back you out of that. Pretty crazy. Oh, and that's it. That is it for the photos. Sequences. Fuck off. Bam. All right, so now we only get the 5 stars. So now we pick the photos in the 5-star mix. Now we have a chance to edit the proper ones. So now we bring our bar. You know what? I'm actually going to delete everything before that. Why? Because I can. No, fuck off. My God. Dude, fuck. What the fuck is going on with my mouse? Just fucking. The lag input is real. Dude, just drag it. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Well, if you're in the stream, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no audio. Sorry, Chris. Whew, okay. Mm. So now I'm gonna delete all this. Remove. 5,142 photos we are removing. Great. Just show all that. If you're in the stream, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. All right, now I think we got a better, smoother readout. But these are photos I'm not going to use. Here are the 3 stars. 3 stars starts here. Good focus, good technique, but I don't think we're going to use this at all. But here's a little example of what to do. It's too dark. What do we do? Bring up the shadows. Okay, bam. We could leave it as is, like this. Or we could tweak it some more. I like bringing down shadow. I like bringing up shadows if it's too dark. If it's too bright, bring it down. Bam. If it's still too bright overall, we could do this. Contrast, I don't really touch with. Maybe by like 5 at the most. If you shoot it well, you don't really need to focus on contrast. Whites will stay white. You bring them up. Bam. Blacks. You make them darker. You can make them go a little bit more tough. But that's pretty much it. See that? Bam to this. And if you want to color grade, that's a whole different story. I'm not much of a color grader, but I am a tonal curve use kind of guy. Bam. and bam. I do have some presets. I could switch it up. Oh shit. Oh damn, I don't even have them in here. Oh wait, I think I do. Yeah, never mind. I do. Spring light scan. Gotta hover over them though. Most of the time, I don't really use these unless I want something quick and easy. But you gotta fix the exposure first, and then you gotta pick and choose to see what you like best. Usually, I don't really do much color grading. The Canon colors are very great. Oopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you can just hover over for preview. If you click on it, I think it sets it. But I don't like doing that. I did buy some of this, but realizing that I didn't like using them. Winter sessions, retro. Which one would I use though? I totally forgot which ones I would use. Oh, here it is. Cinematic presets. It's not this one though. It was Escape. So I do like this preset because it's like anything in the background is like black and white. But the hues and everything, his skin tone's too orange. So I would have to edit that. Great start, but you just gotta manipulate them the way how you want them to. Yeah, I'd probably use Escape Tone 3. Just because I like the black and whiteness in the back. Makes the color and him pop a little bit more. Let's give it a shot. So, in order to same time, bam, you boost up the darknesses. Darknesses, bam. I really do think this photo looks a lot better now. Bam, bring up the shadows. You got to know what to tweak. If you're going to do a preset just to save yourself some time, all right, buy a preset, but know how to navigate and use the light source. Because the way how we have it edited before wouldn't properly work. So when you shoot like that, tweak the lighting, tweak the right turn dials, you'll be good like this. All right. If you see the skin tone, he's a little bit too on the orange side still. Bring down the saturation by like 10. That's a better skin tone. There it is. He pops a little bit more. The trick is mobbed, but the photo looks great for color, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for like more saturated stuff. If this is just more on the black and white side in the background, I think that's great. It just depends on what you like. So for me, what I like is like kind of this preset. This is preset tone 4. I don't remember. I think it's 4. No, it's 3. Okay, so that's 3. So yeah, for a photo like this, that kind of really has no direction. He did pop more on the mob side, so it looks like he's popping flat. It looks like he's popping more on flat, but he did do a pole jam kickflip back to the rail, but he kind of bailed out. So something like this, I wouldn't really use. This is just an example. Maybe he'll use it. I could send it to him, but this is why it has 3 stars. The 3 stars are like more of a maybe I might use it, but the 5 stars are like the musts. This one's good. To save time, you want to Control C, copy edit settings, and then Control V. Bam. So you get the same color presets as before. This is not bad. Maybe tweak over the overall exposure. Bam, a little bit low. Before, after. Let's go. I'll get crop and orientation a little bit more. Damn, boy. Yo, what up, Sam Maroney? Editing the photos from today, brother. Shout out Sam Maroney. Dumb One Technology. It was great seeing him. It's been a while since I've seen him. Probably like since Scott's Garage days. Yeah, it was great seeing you, dude. Shout out Sam. I wish I would have filmed him, but he was hanging out more. Or I wish I would have shot a sequence of him, but yeah, he was nowhere to be found when I was on the tables. He was too busy kicking it. But great seeing you again, buddy. So yeah, I do more on the. All right, going back to the editing process to save myself a lot of time or to get a good base on where to start. When it comes to color grading, I don't really, to be honest, I'm not a very good color grader. So if I like a preset, if I really do like it, if I really want that look, I'll get it and I'll use it. But just because you have the preset doesn't mean it's an automatic shortcut. You still got to manipulate the turn dials here on the light because when you take off the light, I gotta hold, take off the light. So that's the preset color grading right then and there. But oh no, never mind. There it is. Come on, hold. There you go. It's not holding. Okay. There it is. That's raw with the preset. No tweaks to light. But now with the light on, boom, you pop out more color. Um, that's just a little hack. Yeah, if you just slap on a preset color, you'll be disappointed if you just don't really manipulate the light. So that's a little fair tip. You can do that with anything. I think there's some presets not for Lightroom, but like stuff on your phone. I don't know how to install them, and I haven't really looked into that. But since I use Lightroom and I'm paying for the subscription, I'm gonna use Lightroom. So any preset that looks good on Instagram, social media, it better be Lightroom compatible. Cause yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use anything else. Cause yeah, the service is pretty expensive. It gets expensive throughout the years. So yeah, here it is. Boredom with a pole jam crooks. Not entirely sure what he did. Um, yo, what's up, Stefan? Dude, I thought whoever said audio sounds good was my buddy Chris. But shout out to Stefan, Device Fingerboards. He took my sequence. Thank you again, buddy. Um, Sam Rooney, another shout out. Just going deep down here in the list. But yeah, this is pretty much how it is. For the most part, when it comes to other gigs, hush hush. I like using auto for the most part, but since this is my stuff, I'm gonna do more on. I'll use a preset, just to save time. I don't really want to. Color is a very complicated topic. It truly is. So I just like to start somewhere right here. Control C these settings and then paste them on this one. Bam. Scale it down to proper need. Dude, I don't know what's up with my mouse. Kind of pissing me off. This was a crooks pop out. I don't think I'll post this. I don't think I'll probably use this either. But it looks pretty good with the nollie pop out on the crooks. But it's a 3-star. It's kind of directionless, if that makes sense. But some people might like this. I really don't think I'd post this. There's other better photos that have been taken. In my opinion. Boom. All right. So now we go to the mural. Let's go to auto. Auto is a good start. It's a good set, but I do like tweaking the light. When you click auto, it does the light configuration based on what Lightroom thinks looks great. But I kind of like tweaking that myself. And you definitely want to tweak that when you're doing a color preset. So since I shot at the right settings for the most part throughout the day, I'm actually going to copy these. Control C, Control V. The wood is a little flat. I probably wouldn't use that preset just because the wood just looks very gray. So just Control V, just start from scratch. There is a reset button here. Bam. So what do I really do here? Probably just keep it a little bit as is. Control the highlights, manipulate them. Shadows, bring it up a tad bit. Lighting is kind of good overall. Just probably bring it down by like close to negative 10-ish. We're not really seeing a huge difference until we bring up the white, the brightness, bring down the blacks a little bit, Contrast, maybe just bring up by like 9 or 10. Let's do 10. Right here, we start seeing not much of a huge difference. So that's where we bring in a little color grade preset. Bam. Yeah, I like using more in the escape. Forgot where I got these at, but looks pretty good. Most of the time, there's some presets I just don't like. This, I have 12 options. Sometimes I could go through all of it, just doesn't work for me. Yeah, none of these work. Maybe tone 2, cinematic tone 2. Some of these are tricky because they only manipulate certain color. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know about Moody Adventure. Let's give that a go. 2 looks pretty sick. 8 has a lot of saturation. I'd probably use 8. Moody Adventure 8. Screw it. Let's use 8. All right. It's a good base right here. Let's actually do the amount. So we could do a lot less or a lot more. Wait. Did I even tweak it a lot? Yeah, I did. Okay. But we don't want that. Wait. What the hell did even happen? Okay, there you go. This is a lot more. And this is a lot less. Let's kind of do more on the lot less side. Just 0, no amount. Maybe let's tweak it to the 40s. Actually, let's go to 50. I think this one looks good. More of a color pop. So for me, with my photos, I just want the color to pop. This is a mural. It's not trick. This is not trick focused. To be honest, I don't even think I'll probably use this, but it's good to have because years down the line, this will probably get scratched or waxed. It'll be used to shreds. So it's best to document it at its brand newest point, because the more people use it, the more this mural is gonna get scratched. This John Coward art is gonna get scratched. I'm pretty sure it's John Coward, and yeah, so it's best to document it now rather than later. Boom. So without light, it looks flat. This gives more of a pop. Bam. All right, it's the phone. Let's go. All right, right here, he has his phone. He has another fingerboard in his hand. This was a test shot, but I did like how it came out. To be honest, I forgot what he was doing, but we do scaling first. There it is. More on the vertical orientation. So we go back. It's a little bit off. There you go. He's more vertical here. So what do we do here? It's still bright on one side. So let's bring up the exposure a bit by 42. Highlights, let's bring it down by a little bit just because his left side, my right side of the screen, looks too bright. Shadows, we could probably keep it the same, bring it down a little bit. Usually I go up, but that doesn't look great. So let's keep it more like this. Whites is fine. You don't really have to tweak with it. But it's the brighter side. We could keep it like right here towards the middle. -10 maybe. Bring it down a little bit. Blacks. Yeah, look what that black does. It kills the blacks. So we don't really need to kill it. Maybe bring it up a little bit. That was a lot. And then boom. His body pops a little bit more. So that's what we want to go for. Most of the time I do like a little vignetting, but for this, I don't think I'll use a vignetting. This is a -5. Not much, but little tiny pop. All right. Save time. Let's cheat. Escape, baby. Okay, his whites here look blue, so be careful with what presets you pick and choose. So look, for example, this is the tonal 4. 2 blue, whites kills the whites. This was actually not bad, but he is more darker. Escape 6. We'll just have to manipulate a little bit more. We could actually start with color presets. Oh, escape 10, escape 11. I think I'll do escape 11. Bam. Amount. keep it in the 60s. And then, oh, it actually resets the lighting. I didn't even know that. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do a preset. Let's do the preset first and then the lighting. Let's actually click auto. Not bad, but just bring it up. Bam, exposure to 33. That's how we had it at before. Highlights are a little too bright. Let's bring it down to the 90s, negative 90s. Shadows a little bit too harsh. The face needs shadows, but everything else below it doesn't. Blacks. Have it more here at the bottom. Let's soften this up a little bit with texture. Make it maybe a negative 15. It's a little bit too sharp. Oh shit. Okay. So if we want to soften it, we go in the negatives. If we want it more sharp, no. Which I normally don't really go that high. Let's go to negative 9. Yeah, this is a test shot. Not really the best lighting, but we could probably work with it. Temperature, we need this to be at 54. Let's keep it at 54. There you go. There it is. I kind of like it. Let me bring down the exposure a little bit more. And then the darks a tad bit. The direction of the sun kind of kills it, but he's not totally off. To be honest, I don't even think he landed this. This is just a test shot. All right. Here is where the quickness happens. So when it comes to the sequence, and if all your settings are set to manual, manual white balance, manual shutter speed, manual aperture, and manual ISO. Right here, you could just edit one photo first and then copy and paste it for the rest. As long as you didn't change a setting or two, which will throw it off by a tad bit. But if you have that eye to catch it, it might bug you. So for Scott, in this position, shout out Scott. Shamir Ali, how was the event? It's pretty good. Got my board stolen though, but I was pretty careless. It is what it is, but it's just unfortunate what happened. I really did like that board. It was a lot of fun to use, but yeah, I'll just set up another board. But yeah, given of how it was, I was bummed out. But yeah, I still had fun though. All right. So right here is where we just tweak one photo. Let's start off with a preset. Let's go to Adventure Moods 3. Not really the best preset. Okay, this one's good. Mood Adventure. This is the 5th one. Okay, Mood Adventure 9. Mood Adventure 8 is better, in my opinion. Mood Adventure 8, Mood Adventure 9. Not sure which one to go with. This one has better color tones on the skin. This is just flat out white. Okay, so I'll just go with 8. Yeah, I'll just go with 8. I like 8. Change the amount. Let's keep it around. Hello? Can you register? No. 61, I think is good. Bam. Okay. So now I just gotta now I gotta tweak more of the lighting myself. Let's bring Scott's exposure a little bit more higher. Put in the 45. This is why I need the turn dials for the Stream Deck. Boom. Bring down the highlights a little bit more. Bam. Keep it in the 90s. Shadows, I think it's fine. Yeah, shadows is fine. Shadows here are the trees. I want the trees to be more darker. That way he pops more in the front. So, yeah, there you go. Blacks. Kind of don't really want to touch the blacks. Yeah, the blacks are fine where it's at. Bam. All right. We don't really need to play with color anymore. Go hide that. After and the before. So his skin is more flatter. Right here, skin pops more, which is what we want. Orientation is fine. Probably scale it down just a little bit so he's more center. Bam. All right. Control V. Control V. Well, actually, there is a setting. There's a setting in here. Fuck, I don't know how to turn it on though. There's a setting that saves crop. Oh. Photo. Copy edit settings and choose edit. There we go. It's this one. Show this every time. I'm copying. So I'm gonna copy crop and geometry. Copy. Shift Control V. Bam. It'll paste for all the photos all at once. Okay, so this one's a single photo, but since I didn't move around a lot. Wait, what this ain't the trick. This is the sequence. Bam, 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 bam. There it is. Yeah, I thought the sequence was right here, but I guess it's just a solo shot of a switch from blunt. Totally forgot. My fault. But at least this is the switch flip in. Trick. Orientation scaling is not really all there, but I don't think this one's that good. 2/3. 2/3 of his body is on the left side, while this is blank. So you get a central direction how you're doing it. We could have it center. We could have it like this, more follows more than 2/3. But then there's a lot of dead space here. So I'd rather just move him a little bit more to right here. Dead face here, dead in the middle. Top second quadrant. And then let's have this line more towards the nose and then the board more towards this bottom half. Bam. I wish his elbow was showing a lot more, but I didn't put in the frame. If he moves a lot, that's just him in the zone. You gotta do your best to frame it properly. Something like that would bug me, but I think it still looks good. Bam. Right here, boom. So something like this. You see it with the elbow not cut off? I'd prefer that. Bam. Look at that. Woo! A little bit of motion blur, but that's fine. I think my settings were off by a little bit, but still looks great. That's if you really want to zoom in. This is at 100%. 200. Yeah, you could definitely see some motion blur. Wait, actually, I don't think that was 100%. Oh, that was. Okay, my bad. Bam. I don't like the bottom. Actually, I don't need to do that. No, don't remove. There is a lot of dead space down here, so I'll just go to the very beginning of the photo. Right here, I'm just nitpicking. Control, crop, and geometry. Get all the ones from Scott. Bam. That way I don't have to do it manually per photo because that could get annoying real quick. Bam, 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 bam. So here is the sequence. Bam. There it is. Wait, which one's this one? I thought this one was over here. Okay. Control, copy, paste. Same as before, same color grade, same here, same there. Yeah, I came exactly back over here. That's crazy. I don't know if that makes sense, but I stayed in the same exact place and just came back later. That's crazy. Let's go. Rogan. This one, let's do auto. There it is. Boom. When you click auto, like I said, the the software does the work for you, but he is more on the orange side. You still gotta scale accordingly. Tyler over here, Polydex. Could AI him out, but just keep it like this as is. Rogan disgusted by me. But this will matter because the preset will overdo it. Yeah. So with the color preset taking over, it does its own settings already installed in. I think you could change that, but right now I'm just gonna pay attention to the color in the back. I think this one could work. So what do you do to fix this? Manipulate the light. Bring up the shadows a lot. No, this is not the shadows, this is the white. Bring up the shadows. Bam. Rogan looks a little too. It looks country right here. Like if this was taken probably in the Midwest. It's pretty dry and gray. But it's pretty good. I could possibly AI him out. So what do? Let's actually give it a try. Ah, oh, snap. No! Cancel. Subtract. Generating. Let's see if this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but when it works, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, nah. Okay. Remove generative AI. I think it'll just fill in, but that didn't work. Visual spots. Control drag the photo to select the custom. Yeah, that's not working. Take a good photo to begin with, and you won't need to edit anything. Hey, law fingerboarding, you are right. But yeah, people get in the way. Events happen. It's an event, so that's what kind of sucks. I don't really want to do that, but it's Rogan, you know? Since the AI is not really working, I guess we could just scratch and just leave Tyler there. So what we got to do is reset. Bam. Yeah, this was more on the fly. I just pointed my camera towards Rogan and that happened. So, you know, when some people like this get in the way, it'll be good if maybe Tyler wasn't really there. But, you know, what am I going to do? Tell him to move? Like, nah, this is just more on the fly. But I really do think this photo will be a lot better with heads cut off. Even if it was Scott, even if it was, even you too, Ryan, I'll make sure this AI cuts you off if you're in the way of Rogan's shot. Yeah, you see, look, I could crop in a lot more, but I really don't like. Yeah, you see, he's still in here. Could have him all the way in. Yeah, let's go work too. Let's keep it in here. Bam. All smiles besides Rogan. Bam. All right. So I told Scott to do a front blunt here, but there is a lot of noise. I think this is 2500 ISO. There is a way to denoise that using AI. This one's for shits and giggles. I don't really like this shot. Let's manipulate it ourselves. Boom. Color pops here a little bit more. contrast. The contrast is fine here. Maybe just bring it down. Now we just keep it at +3. Highlights, bring it up. To be honest, what is this? Yeah. John Coward art. Let's go. Yeah, the shadows is all on this side. Whites, we could probably keep the same. Blacks, bring it up and or down. Okay, that's fine. I would never. Green ledge, green background, no bueno. What do you mean by that? Let's see. Green ledge, green background, no bueno. Oh, that is true. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't like this photo. But we could tweak it a little bit. So these are my settings right here. Let's see what auto will do. Kind of the same, just a little bit more brighter. Interesting. Okay. Green ledge, green background. That is true. I didn't think of that. But yeah, let's see if we could possibly fix this with one of the presets. I think it was 3. Yeah, no. No good. Yeah, no. Yeah, none of these presets will work. Moving. Let's try escape. Maybe it could pop more in the front, but the green is pretty identical. Yeah, no, look at that. Yeah, no, this is not a good photo. And these are not good presets for the photo. But if I tweak the green, it'll tweak. They're almost the same. It'll tweak that as well. So, vibrance. Yeah, look at that. No, you don't want that. So, yeah. Worst comes to worst, you scratch it. Yeah, no bueno. That's a 3. Actually, it's a 1. Sorry, not sorry. So now we gotta, I want to rearrange star rating. So when you change the star, it'll switch it to the front. So previously that one was a 5. Now that it's a 1, it's all the way here in the front with the 1s. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Green ledge. He's right. Lot of fingerboarding taking over. Okay, Stefan right here. First off, I don't like my angling. Bam. All right, there it is. Maybe a little bit more centered. All right. We could possibly do auto here, but let's tweak it a little bit. I think exposure is fine. Maybe just a +10. Contrast, highlights, bring it down for sure. Bring it down to -50. Shadows, we could bring it down a little bit. We want to pop more of what's going on. We want that to pop. Whites, boom, black. Let's actually give a bit of vignetting here. I never go over 15. Boom. I think that looks better. Oh, I didn't even do the denoise over here. I could probably show it after, though. Let's do the warmth. Actually, no. Let's vibrate this a little bit. Saturate it. Keep the curves here on the side. Yeah, I'm keeping this as simple as possible. I don't want to get a little too into it. Just because. No. There it is. Perfect. Psych. Bring the saturation up just a little bit. So this is how it is. And stop at 10 maybe. A little tiny pop. Let's go to vibrance. Tints on the magenta side. No. Yeah, no. Reset. All right. Well, I guess I gotta go to 0 here. Yeah, I think this looks good. More in the middle. Boom, they're done. That was an awkward obstacle. I'm going to Atlanta October 4th through 9th, and trying to go to Chicago for the BR opening on the 12th. So October is not good for me. Wait, what's going on? Hold up. Oh, they're talking in the chat. Okay.
Green Legend, Ryan come out for my event on the last Saturday at Slush on Scott's photo.
Okay. Stefan, let's go. Looking great. Since these two are the same, Control C. Maybe the crop geometry. I'll probably manipulate the crop, but since these two are taken in the same place, same setting, Control Shift V. If you don't click the shift, oh shit. Control Shift V. Bam. If you don't hold the shift on multiple photos, it won't do it for all the photos. It'll just do it for one. So right here, just gonna manipulate the scaling. And boom. I don't know what Stefan did here. I don't know if it was the trick after, but yeah, I don't remember. I don't know if it's the backup of this one. I think he popped back in here. Let's actually copy the crop in here and oh, oops. What am I doing? Copy this with the geometry. Go right one, and then Control V. Okay, so it is the same one. A little bit to the right. Pop in. Yeah, okay. Then right here, Stefan just did a little cruise. Let's actually show the whole. There you go. Bam. Device, Stefan, Cowply Park, little crew. Just cruising, bro. Alright. Next photo. Kind of the same area. We could still use the same settings. Save time. You don't gotta go one by one. If you do that, not the best intention. Just because you want to save time and edit these quick. Okay, there it is. Bring up the shadows a little bit more. Just because John's face is a little bit more on the dark side. Yeah, John doesn't care. He was just having fun here. Vibrance is more on the green side. So bring it down just a bit. Actually, just bring it more on the over here on this side. Bring down the magenta. Maybe just put a +3. Okay. There it is. Shadows. Bring it up just a little bit more. The idea is to go as quick as possible, but right here my situation is a lot different. So this is the after and then the before. Yeah, more color pop on the skin, especially on the trick. John's face is going to be dark just because of the way how it was. There's the shade in the area, but gives it a good little pop. Let's actually put the vignetting here. It actually does have it. Okay, sweet. So Control C, enter. Let's go. Happy John. Let's go. This one's better. His hat is pointing upwards, so there's more light being let in his face. Right here, since he's looking down, there's a lot more shade coming from his hat. So that's why his face is darkened by default. As you can see here, he looks up. You see a well-lit John Cowart. Let's go, baby. Let's crop it in just a little bit. Happy John. Let's go. Better orientation skill. 40 IS. Okay. Same scenario with Stefan's. Let's copy this. Boom. Control V. Boom. There it is. Could crop a little bit more in. This is the good thing about 45 megapixel camera. You could crop in you could crop in by a lot and you won't really have a loss of quality. Crop in more if I really want to. But I want to use that. Boom. No loss of quality. Control Z. Control Z again. Bam. I actually like that one more. Bring it down a little bit. Bam. All right. Next photo. This one was more shits and giggles. I just took a wide shot. Auto doesn't look the best. So I kind of don't really care for this shot. Just going to go for a preset. This one will probably have Escape 3. Doesn't work for this one. Okay, Escape Tone 6 looks great, but I gotta jack up the shadows. Shadows are in the negatives. Fuck it, I'll just do this. I kind of don't really care for this one, if I'm gonna be honest. Jack up the shadows. Saturation is a lot, so let's bring that down, buddy. Bring it to right here. Bring down the highlights a lot more. Let's go to -80. Shadows is in a good spot. Let's get rid of Scott. Little look down. Actually, let's change this to 1x1. And nah, it doesn't work. So keep it like this. A little bit of Scott's shoulder. All right, there, move on. Next trick, next photo. I'm a little off here. Even if I fix the orientation here, it won't be the best unless I AI fill that. But then I got to AI fill 1x1. I didn't. Yeah, this is gonna go into 3. No. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, I know what's going on. The thing that sucks is that you definitely can't do select all at once and then click 3 stars on all of them. So anything along these lines of Scott in this position, it's gonna get a 3-star automatic because I shot it wrong. So when that happens, you take the L. Wait, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, just 3 photos left. 4 photos actually. Boom, boom. All right. Now we move on. All right. We had a 1 photo, copy and paste the rest. Same settings. Let's go with auto. Not that bad. Shadows, maybe bring up. All right. Literally, this whole live stream is just how to click auto for Lightroom. No, I'm just kidding. Let's actually reset. Auto is a good starting base, but if you really want to tweak your own stuff, you color mix, play with your orange, your hues, saturation, luminance. You can bring down the oranges if you really want to. Bring how saturated they get. Just the oranges. So there's a lot of orange in here. Let's actually make it pop a little bit, like that. Yeah, no, just kidding. Actually go in the 35s. Reds. You can make the top look pink. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want to really play around with this too much. The reds also affect the skin, so keep that in mind. Oranges is over here. Also too with the skin. Yeah, I think that looks good. Nah, I don't want to mess with this. All right. So now we don't really need to tweak the greens. Well, the greens is this is the only thing down here. Oranges. Let's actually reset. Okay, great. Reset color. There it is. So now it's more on the flatter side. Let's just bring up the saturation. 58 Kelvin. Let's actually bring it to 61. Kelvin is also temperature. Just saying. 29. Texture, clarity. I don't really want to do too much of a color mixer here. Point color, I never really did with this. Oh, this I think you point and just manipulate that color. Color grading, that's a different beast. Can't do that. But you just tweak a little bit more of the settings up here. Contrast. Just keep it at -9. Highlights, bring down. Highlights will affect the sky. How
That doesn't really need to be tweaked, but I could just bring it down by -37. Shadows, bring it up a little bit. Boom, white. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, so it could tone down the sky. Yeah, if you really want to do that, go right ahead. And the blacks, bring it up. Yeah, this is fine. Boom. I feel it looks more flatter. Let's bring down the blacks. Okay. Little tiny pop, but we can work with this. Let me add some vignetting. I don't do too much. Just enough. There it is. Pops a little bit more in the center. Control C. Copy and paste for the rest right here. Pivot pop to fakie. Oh, that's what it was. Stefan, how's the full time treating you? How long has it been now? 2 months? Yep. 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he added me into that FaceTime. Boom, 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 boom. This is a no slide to fakie, so I didn't like how he landed or my position for the landing. He landed great. Okay, Control V. See how that works. Yeah, that works good too. Let's bring down the saturation though, just because it's more harsh on this side. Boom. There it is. Copy and paste. So I'm gonna copy this. Select all of the photos. Control V. Bam. Let me actually bring my window down. All right. Hello? Oh, it's locked. Cool. Okay. All right. Aaron's looking too much down. And I'm a bit lopsided. So let's fix the orientation scaling. We could actually go down through here and not have... You can't even see his face. Boom. Control C. Crop in geometry. Copy and paste. Shift Control V. So now you don't see his face. You just see his trick. Sequence. Now that's better. You're more tied in on the trick, and because Aaron's looking down and you don't even see his like facial reaction just because the angle of this trick is very weird. I couldn't get lower and point up towards him because I wanted to focus more on the rails. Maybe if I got in there with the fisheye, that would have been a different story, but I'm just like, all right, let me get your full frontal on the side right here. So, but it didn't really work out. But now this works a lot better, in my opinion. So let's just stick with this. All right, new photo. Let's go. Oh, let's actually try to do the color preset here. Escape Toad. 11. No, no, no. None of these I'm liking. Not even 3. Okay, let's go to Moody. Okay, maybe something right here could work. 2. 3, maybe? No. Nope. 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 All right, we're on our own on this one. Actually, one doesn't look that bad. Let me bring up the. Nah, it looks bad. Yeah. His face is saturated, but not the arm. Yeah, to be honest, some of these presets won't really, probably won't really work. So let's just do it the old fashioned way. Exposure, bring it down a bit. Contrast. Definitely a contrasty photo right here. Highlights, bring it down a little bit. Shadows, bring it up. White. Kind of stay the same, really. Blacks. We need a lot of saturation though. Vibrance. And I think we're good. 10 vignetting. That was a lot actually. Let's do 5. What's up with clarity though? Oh, this is pretty noisy. So we can denoise it down here, but let's do manual reduction. Oh, I actually did it on its own. Interesting. So as you can see here, Luminance, he looks as soft and so artificial intelligence. So you want to zoom in on the face? Let's do maybe 25. That looks good. And the color saturation. This I just play around with a lot. I usually keep it like around 40. Come here. It's kind of out of focus too, but that's if you're trying to nitpick it. Whatever's. So that's the after, and then this is the before. More pop here than there it is. Control C, copy. Get the photos that we're taking of the exact same sequence. You don't want to do it for every single photo because then it's a lot more work to fix. So you just do with what photos of that sequence that you shot. Bam. Sheesh. Let's go, Aaron. I could zoom in there, but kind of don't want to. Let's go. All right. All right. Shits and giggles. It's just like kind of like a B-roll photo shot. There's a lot more space here at the bottom, but too much distortion on the faces. 1. This one's better. All the focus is here in the middle. Do auto. Yeah, it looks good. Vibrance, bring it down, maybe saturation just a tiny bit. Let's go to 8. Vibrance. Fuck yeah. Okay, now let's bring it down to like 15 or 10. Let's bring it to 15. Temperature's great. Maybe put some vignetting. And then before and after. After. This is the before. No, this is after. Then this is before. Wait. Everything's off. Okay, there you go. On and off button. This is the after, before. Color pops a bit more. So that's what we want. Just shitting around, shits and giggles, boom. Ooh, money right here. Got Rogan. Gus. I was about to say Scott. I'm sorry, Stefan. Crop in a little bit. I don't want to cut off the vise here. So let's bam. Okay. Start off with maybe auto. No, don't like it. Oh, my eye. Okay, exposure looks good already. Fuck, my eye's sweating. Exposure looks kind of good. Let's bring it up a little bit more. 0.14 is good. Highlights. Highlights is good actually. Just bring it down to -3. The shadows is where we need to bring up. We don't want to bring it up too much because then Rogan's shirt is just gonna be blown out. Look at that. Well, everyone here is gonna be blown out. So we want to keep it at 26. Blacks, bring it up a little bit more. Right here is fine. Highlights. Let's bring it down around the 30s. We want to see some action. We want to see the homies grinding. We want to see. Pause. Hold up. No homo. Homies grinding on the fingerboard. Right here. This is what we want to see. Action. Activity. Better orientation scale. Go a little bit more right here. Much better. Control C. Crop and I don't think I should do that. Actually, I think I should. This one's better. Doesn't need it. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this. And then paste. Crop it a little bit more. Rotate. The thing is, there's a lot of lines here that don't make sense. But let's go with it. Roll with it. Bam. We can bring down that exposure here a little bit more. Bam. A little bit of noise reduction. Go like to 30. Bam, much better. I think I was like 1600 ISO here. I don't remember. A little bit of grainy noise here. Let's go to 25. Boom, done. Bam, bam. Let's Control C. Control V. This was my favorite. Bam. We got the boys. Mid trick. On the board slide. Money. Let's put a little bit of vignetting here. Just because I do like more of the vignette. 15. See, it just gives more of that pop in the center. That's just me. I do like this though. You never want to do too much. This is too fucking high school portraits. I'm good. You want to keep it like around -10, -15. You could do white. Not a fan. Just keep it like around -10. Little, very tiny, subtle pop. Very minimal. Oh, my eye. Okay. Now we got Rogan sequence. He did this twice. So this is one sequence here. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't remember if this one's the good one. I think this one's the out of focus one. Yeah, and Rogan's head looks... No, not the best here. So this is a 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Change all the ones here to 1. Just for this sequence. Okay. This is where the money's at. Right here is a little bit tricky. Right here is where I would definitely use auto. There it is. Save myself the trouble and some time. And just manipulate more on everything else. You can only get these features and you can only get the proper auto scaling or light and color scaling if you shoot in RAW or C-Log or whatever S-Log. I'm sorry, not S-Log. That's for video. C-RAW, S-RAW. I think that's what their photos are called. But anything in the raw nature of your professional camera that you're using, even the iPhones, they have like a RAW feature. You can only get better proper scaling if you're shooting in like a RAW codec. Yes, it takes up more space on your phone, but trust me, the photos, once they're edited properly, it'll make the huge difference. Okay, right here, we're going to do denoise, just because Alex looks more on the noisy side. From far away, doesn't look that bad. Let's go to -15 here. Now let's keep it right here. It's out of focus, but what is it focusing on? Focusing on the steps, or did I just motion blur a lot? Okay. So See the difference? Yeah, right here is where I would just use auto and just copy and paste. Makes the workflow easier. More time for you means more money for other projects to work on. Control Shift V. No battery. Oh no. All right. Bam, bam. A little bit of sun flare. Let's actually crop in. There's a lot of dead space on the table. I don't want to show that. So if we crop in, gotta show Rogan. So if we think of this on the TikTok scale, let's actually give a little bit more leeway. So if we think of TikTok here, you can see like the buttons here, the text here, and then the other buttons here. It's a little bit more on the wider side for this. So let's go just a tad bit more wider. Boom. So when we're gonna do this in the video vertical format scale, that's for another time, not tonight. If we're gonna do a vertical reel off this sequence, we want to give enough room, plenty of room space to work with. Let's actually do it just a little bit, but sometimes too much is, or we could just scale it down and crop it. Here I am trying to explain in the video when it could just look something like, not this. I think it's 5 and 7. No, not even 5 and 7. Nope, definitely not that either. 916. Oh, there it is. Just more scaled up. 16 by 9. So this is how it'll look like on the TikTok scale. Let's actually do that. Boom. A little bit more to my left. Boom. Control C. Copy and geometry. See how wide it is? Bam. This kind of did the work for you. So copy and paste all the way up to here. Control Shift V. Bam. Don't edit a photo one by one. Just edit one photo. If you stuck with the same settings for the rest, meaning you did manual Kelvin, manual temperature, whatever you want to call it, manual temperature, manual shutter, manual aperture, and manual ISO, mainly on the Kelvin. I think that'll be the biggest gripe. So if you didn't put auto white balance, whatever, because there could be some moments where it could go from like orange to blue real quick in like a split second. If you did all your settings correctly and not really much of auto, you'll have enough freedom and enough you'll have an easier time rather than editing one photo one at a time, auto. If one is more blue than the other and one is more warmer than the other, you're gonna have to manually tweak it and manually catch that with your eye. So for a case like this, when you have manual temperature in Kelvin, I can just copy and paste all the settings for the one photo when it comes to this sequence. That way you don't have to edit one by one, match it, because then time is money. And you don't want to be here forever just doing like, 100 photos when you could really just edit 10 photos, copy and paste that for the other 10 following after, and then boom, done. Move on, export, move on, and enjoy your life. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. We don't really need this last one, just because I think it's a little bit too much of a right away. And plus, you don't even see the board anymore. That right here's fine. Bam. All right, let's go, Aaron. All right, now I just want to go to sleep. I'm gonna auto this. Okay, vignetting. 15, noisy. Yeah. Minutes. Go to 30. Bam, much better. Sharp. Color. Pop a little bit more on the saturation. Nah, it's too much. Let's go to 10. What time is it? Oh shit, it's almost midnight. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep. Gotta wake up at 7. Leaving in Vegas tomorrow. Oh my god, I need to actually Fuck, I should have done that in the beginning. Pause real quick. Well, these are charged, but I can just double check. My bad, people. Forgot I'm leaving to Vegas and tomorrow I should check on it. Well, most of my batteries are checked. Stuff after. These are charged. One. Two is not charged. Good, apparently. Whew. Sorry, Aaron, I kept you there. Vignetting's at 15. Orientation scale just a little bit off. Boom, done. Control C. Crop and geometry. Crop and geometry. I keep saying crop. We're almost done, by the way. These are kind of the same. I don't think they're the same sequence. Oh, yeah, it is the same sequence. Yeah. He just zooms out more. Okay. Boom. Shift Command V. Woo, shout out to the 5 lookers. Shout out to everybody. Doesn't show me here who's viewing, but here it is. Let's actually cut this one off just because he tapped a little bit, but look at how it looks like with different. Okay. I need to change the back to star rating. There it is. Bam. Doesn't even look like he dipped. Bam, bam, bam. Little cheat. Boom, baby. Okay, that's a little too exaggerated. Yeah, let's stop right here if we really. Stop right there. Let's go. The vibes. Okay, I'm just tired. Just because you're an auto doesn't mean you should go with it. Boom. Bring down the exposure. Actually, bring up the exposure. Bring down the lighting. Right here. So in this darker areas, it's kind of hard to tweak it. Because when you do the shadows, you could still tweak it more so. Noise for sure. This button denoises it. This button right here denoises it with AI, but it takes too damn long. I'm good. Used it before. Not a huge fan just because of the wait time. Probably do that another time. Whites, blacks. Bring up the blacks, and we're good. Maybe vignetting. Honestly, these are like the only settings you really need to work. You need to like do. Everything else is just extra. Like this crop, I use crop. Removal or make the skin look a bit more prettier, that's fine. This is new. Gradient lines, this is honestly not really. No, you don't want to. You don't really need to know that. Scott. Zoom in on the trick. Boom. What would this be then if this is not the darks? Bring up the blacks. Bring up the highlights. Let's go. I don't want to go any higher because then we'll get Scott's eye in the thing. I could go square, but okay, this is not bad. I can barely even tell what that is. Denoise for sure. Luminance to like 35, 30, in the 30s. Do a little bit more. Let's go 40. And we good. Maybe sharpen it just a little bit by 51. Boom. All right. Control C. Crop. Geometry. Yeah. The distortion here kind of ruins it. So that's why we edit accordingly. Yeah, you don't really want to do auto and just export. No, you still got to look at each photo one by one, tweak it to your liking, and yeah, you don't want to give a half-assed job just because you clicked auto and everything. So auto is good for most cases, but not entirely. Okay, so right here, it's too much VX, a lot less trick. But if I do go more to the right, you'll see Scott's face. I could zoom in more if I want to, though. Okay, this is a lot better. So let's actually copy this, crop and scale. Not this one. Bam. So that's the beauty of some DSLRs, especially anything above 45 megapixels. You could crop in by a lot and not lose quality. If you did that on an iPhone, shooting from that far away and then cropping in, you're gonna lose a whole bunch of quality. It's gonna look like some Minecraft video game, all right? So boom, 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 boom. You see a lot of VX. Maybe just move a little bit to the right. That way you see more of Scott's trick. Let's copy this. A lot of copying at this point. Control V, Control V, Control V, but we want to move more to the right. Let's actually move more towards the right here. Yeah, you see? So this is why you got to check. Let's copy this. Oh, shit, whoops. See? Apparently it's pasted already. This one was a good one. Boom. What is going on? Oh. Yeah, we definitely want to see a lot more trick than VX. But I think I still need to manually just tweak it myself. That's not bad. A lot more. Yeah, Rogan kind of got in the way, but that's fine. Just work around it. Boom, boom, and then the land. So yeah. Boom. Such a gnarly trick. I don't know. Scott Whip brought that out pretty quick. It's insane. Need to go more to the right. And then screw this. Just copy this. Screw this. Nope, right here. Boom. And then just go a little bit more to the right. Nice. I guess we don't really. I don't think we need this right here. It's just his roll away. Yeah, no, we're straight. So, let's highlight all these. Okay, now this looks off. Oh, this is why I hate nitpicking. Yeah, now I'm just nitpicking right now. Boom. No. I need to move this one just a little bit to the right. So boom, 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 boom. There you go. Yeah, Scott's insane. That trick will take me forever. Right here, we just go to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go, Rogan. Okay, there you go. Money. 7 more. Then we do. Is it noisy? Tiny bit on the color. Go to 40. Let's go to 20. 21's fine. Vignetting. Let's go. Happy Rogan. See the difference like that? More on the portrait side. Boom. It's always great to see Rogan, man. Always so great. He brought his baby. So happy to have finally met her. So these two are the same. Control Shift V. Bam. Oh, the scale is not really according, but we can just tweak that a little bit. Boom and boom. All right, so that's pretty much it. Right here we see Rogan's baby. I don't really want to show that just for his privacy. Fuck this guy, man. Right here. Don't like him. Auto. Highlights, bring it down a lot more. Bring the temperature Kelvin to 62. Noise, I forgot how it is. Let's keep it at 40. Color at 30. Vignetting, keep it like at 10. Saturation could be at 100. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it at 10. Actually, that's fine. Control C. To here. You see how many photos and time I saved just by the sequence? Yeah, literally, I learned this through I think Ride when they had their photography editing series going on. I think it's called On In Focus. That's what it was called. So literally, they told me, or they said, like, oh hey, just edit one photo and copy the paste the rest. And it was that simple. Applied it to my own shit. Bam. look like a fucking jackass, you know. Bam. So dark here. Vignetting. White doesn't look white. 6,200. Fuck, but it looks so. So orange, dude. All right. Tweak up my hues a little bit. Nah, that's looking better. Oh yeah. Guido! Yeah, have fun with these photos, because if you don't, you'll go crazy. And maybe one's fine, luminance. Nah, we can't. Oh my god, look at the difference. So I'm gonna copy and paste this one. See? Then go backwards. Yeah, the quicker you are, the more accurate it will be with coloring. You'll stay more consistent. Yeah, let's finish this up. I want to wrap this up. I'm tired. Boom. Oh no. Fire. Auto. Bring up shadows. Bam. Actually, bring down the exposure a bit more. See? There it is. Boom. I wish it was more wider, but it is John Cowart. Noise. I think it's like 30 something 100 ISO. Screw it. Let's do it. Auto. Nope. Bring down. To scale in. No, fuck off. It's a little bit more on the out of focus side, so try to jack it up a little bit. Boom. See. Copy. Actually, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, it was only that one photo. Everything else, fuck it. You can select everything and then auto it yourself with vignetting. Let me just do one. Auto with a bit of vignetting. These are the last 5 photos. I'm tired. Control C. Copy. When in doubt, auto it out. Nah, don't just leave it like that. Don't tweak it up a bit. Boom. Maybe put. Yeah, not all these will work the same. So it's better if we tweak it ourselves. Yeah, no. Okay. Bam. This we can bring up the brightness a little bit. Maybe do more Kelvin. Zoom in a little bit more. Go, Aaron. Bring down the. I think I brought down the brightness. Bring up the shadows just a bit. Highlights down. Whites down a little bit too. This is good scaling, but let's get a little bit more in there. Bam. Dark side, let's go. Actually, I do like this one. Looks like he was doing that intentionally. Scaling, proper scaling. You just bring it a little bit more down. Let's go. Okay, this one we can zoom in a little bit. Shout out Greg here in the back. Sorry, buddy. I might have to crop you. Actually, no. I think we're straight, yeah. But you are out of focus. Focus is right here. Forgot what he did, but this photo looks pretty tight. Actually, do like this. Boom. Let's make let's make it pop a little bit more. Boom. Whites a little bit more. Blacks. And wait, what were the blacks before? Yeah, let's bring it down to 20. Bam. Scale orientation. I like going by the lines of the wood just to make it look straight. That'll probably be the straightest line in the image. So, as you can see here, the bottom line where the wood is at kind of aligns. And yeah, we're straight. Bam, buddy. I don't know if we should zoom in a little bit more. Let's bring in the exposure a bit. There, we're good. All right, we're good in the hood. So now we do one last check. Anything that doesn't look great, we just skip it. Okay, anything that's not 3-star, we look at the stars at the bottom. The stars right here. I should have said that in the very beginning, but it don't matter. Okay, right here. Bam. Let's go. Sequence. Double checking the color. I guess when I saw this, it looked better, but now it looks better more on the auto side. Yeah, Aaron's the man. Let's go. We just did this, so it's more fresh. Fuck this guy. And we got it. Let's go. Time to export. Now that everything's all said and done, go with the first clip. First photo, I mean. Last photo. Export up here. JPEG small. That'll be the smallest file size. We look at the folder, Cowply / final. Click the small folder. Select. Now we do large. Why? Because of the desktop. Anything desktop related ship. And now we go back to here, final. You're slowing down, fuck. I think I might need 128. This is why my computer slows down. Because Lightroom just takes up so much power. I have OBS. I hope the stream's not lagging. And I think maybe I'm crashing. Fuck, it's so slow. Alright, whatever, here. Damn, Lightroom just takes almost 30% of my wattage. That's crazy. Alright. Alright, I think I am done. I am done. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I got an event tomorrow for, yeah, I'm shooting tomorrow, but in Vegas. I'm not looking forward to the drive. A lot of people are coming back from Vegas. A lot of people are probably going to Vegas still. Or they're gonna come back Monday, but we'll see how things go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll post these